If you are a fellow child of the 90s like me, then you might remember this film. This was the 1994 adaptation of Thumbelina, and this is one of my absolute favourite films growing up. It still brings back so many nostalgic memories for me, and as a little gift to my younger self, I decided I would make my own version of Thumbelina's iconic dress. I was very kindly gifted this sewing pattern from the Vintage Sewing Pattern Company, and so I used that as a base and used fabrics that I basically already had lying around in my fabric stash. I have way more fabrics than I care to admit. Now there is some debate about whether Thumbelina's sash or corset belt thing is green or more like a teal kind of colour, but I opted for green because that felt more kind of fairy tale to me. Swooshability test for the skirt, and it was 10 out of 10. Now this was a little bit of a different project for me because normally I just make things up as I go along, whereas for this I actually followed instructions on the sewing pattern, so go me. I felt like this dress was looking a little bit plain though, so I wanted to add way more decoration, and I added all of these little lace flowers and some iridescent sequin, and I added eyelets down either side so that I could lace it up with this lovely teal ribbon. So here's what it looks like so far. I really wanted this to be a fairy tale version of her dress because she does end up being one of the fairies, so we wanted maximum whimsy for this. I haven't finished there though because I also wanted to make her matching hair accessories. So I used this old headband that I found in a charity shop and covered that with some of the excess fabric. I then found these old fabric flowers that I had lying around and added those to some hair clips. Now it's time to test out the whole outfit, and of course we had to do that in the middle of the woods because where else? I didn't have a mirror, so it's not perfect, but anyway, here is how the whole thing turned out. So that is how this whole thing turned out. I absolutely love this dress and I really hope you guys do as well. If this is the first video of mine that you have come across, then hi, my name is Meg and I am a sustainable costume designer. If you would like to see some more of my work, then feel free to check out my Instagram or subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. If you're interested in seeing what other projects I have up my sleeves, then I would absolutely love to have you. Thank you for watching. Bye!